Hello you guys, it's Christmas Eve and I have to be ready in about 30 minutes to go to a Christmas Eve service. So I thought we could get ready together and I can just talk about what my December has been like because I have done so many festive things this year but haven't really filmed any of them. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start with my makeup just because I tend to like my makeup more after it has sat on my face for a little bit, more like worn in and it's not so fresh and caked on my face. Oh my goodness, I kind of look a little scary. I'm going to go ahead and use the Lancome Skin Feels Good Tinted Skin Glow Hydrating Moisturizer Cream thing. I've been using this product for years and years and years, even before it kind of blew up on TikTok. Great product. Blends so well, so natural, so beautiful. I love it. If they ever discontinue this product, I will be writing Lancome an email. I can assure you of that. For this Christmas, I really tried to make it a priority to go and do fun Christmas festivities because last year I did not do that. Last year I was still in college and I had finals that I was worrying about and just other responsibilities with still being in college. When I eventually got to come home for break for Christmas, I, just didn't really have the time to go out and do a bunch of the super Christmassy stuff. Oh, this year I didn't have classes and finals to worry about because now I'm just working. I would say my Christmas festivities began in late November. One of my friends from college, we went up to Blue Ridge and we did the scenic railway.
We went for each other like a bullet from a gun.
It was a 1 hour and a 5 hour ride. We did the 1 hour ride. It was such a great time, so festive. They had the Grinch, they had Santa, they had like Jack Frost walk through the train, greet everybody. You could take pictures, you could get on-train mimosas, different snacks. We went through some shops, we found some cute little gifts for our family members as well as some little souvenir gifts for ourselves, of course. We just made a whole day out of going up to Blue Ridge and it was so much fun. Definitely recommend that. I'm going to now do my concealer with my Tarte Shape Tape. I will be honest, I used to hate this stuff. I think I maybe had gotten too light of a shade for myself. When I initially bought it, I didn't use it right away, so it kind of sat in my drawer, and then when I eventually did go to use it, it was more sticky. I think it had probably expired. I went back to Ulta. I had one of the beauty experts help me match my shade and I bought a new one, and I actually really like this one. It blends out well. I'm not too picky though, honestly. Half of the time I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of like put the things on my face that I think I'm supposed to put on and hope for the best. And then one of my friends is still in college and is a part of a sorority. So her and a bunch of her sorority friends and we got together and we had a holiday Christmas drink night.
Y'all been waiting for me.
Trend that's been on TikTok for a while now, where everyone makes a holiday drink and you show up with your tray of drinks and everyone can try them and it's just a fun festive time. We did that. The girl that hosted that little holiday get together did an amazing job. She had a super cute charcuterie board set up. Then everybody's drink was so stinking cute and festive. I was a little worried that there was gonna be repeats of drinks because I feel like there's only so many drinks you can do. People are texting about leaving for the service and I'm like freaking out because I'm nowhere near ready for this. One of my coworkers suggested doing a cranberry sangria, and so I was like, oh, that's perfect. Like an easy, inexpensive drink is right up my alley. Once at Michael's, I found these little plastic ornaments that had like screw top lids to them. One of my other coworkers was like, oh, you could do a play on words and it could be a Santa-gria. So that's how it kind of became Miss Santa-gria. Decorated the ornament cups to be a little like Mrs. Santa Claus with a little red bow and some pom-poms going down. It was a big hit. So that made me feel like a little proud drink barista. Now I'm going to take my Hoola by Benefit bronzer, and I'm just gonna take a more bigger, fluffier brush and contour my cheekbones here, my forehead up here, my nose, and then possibly add some into my eyelids up here. So after the holiday party, the next little Christmassy outing that we did was we went to the Christkindl market. That market I have mixed feelings about. It was fun. It was a fun festive thing to do, and I think if you like little markets like that, I think you should go. My only thing is everything was incredibly overpriced. Now granted, we did choose to go to the market in Buckhead, so had we gone to the market maybe in Roswell or somewhere else, maybe the things wouldn't have been so expensively priced. However, we got hot cider when we got there because it was absolutely freezing cold. Hot cider with whiskey. The drink was $18 or $20. Came in a little cup, little paper cups that's a water cup, and it was that for $20. That just felt like a scam. For me, it kind of seemed like it was a one-time thing that I did and I experienced, but maybe not something that would be on my priority list to do next year. And there were a few booths that were for shopping, but a ton of them were just food. So I would say if you are going to the market, just expect to not really go there to be buying Christmas gifts. Just expect to go there to be trying foods. Got a pretzel, and the pretzel is probably $10. It was giant. It was very good. That was worth the price. We got these little ham and cheese sandwiches. The cheese, they were freshly cutting off of the big Parmesan blocks and melting onto the sandwich. So it was a cool experience, very delicious. That sandwich was probably no bigger than this, and it was also $20. I did end up buying a little ornament to give to my mom for her birthday because her birthday is right before Christmas. That worked out well. I feel like you kind of do that one time and you're like, okay, I've experienced that. I don't really know if I need to go back, but could be fun with friends in the future. Now I'm using the Rhode Pocket Blush. This is in Toasted Teddy. I just ordered this a few days ago when they restocked and it came yesterday. Also bought Sleepy Girl. I have not used this one yet. I've only been using Toasted Teddy. After the Christmas market, I think it was the following night or two, I had plans to go see the Nutcracker at the Fox Theater. The last time I had gone to the Fox Theater was probably 5 or 6 years ago. I'm going to use my Liquid Elf eyeliner to do little wings now, but the Nutcracker was so much fun. Such a good classic thing to do with your family, with your loved ones, with your partner, whoever. The Nutcracker is just always such a good time. You get to dress up and just have a night out and go to a theater. I did remember when I went 6 years ago, leaving the theater, there was a mom dressed to the nines, so cute. She had tinsel in her hair, adorable. And I remember then I was like, okay, whenever I go back to the Fox Theater to see the Nutcracker, I am going to also make it a moment and I'm gonna dress cute. I did go to Rent the Runway and I rented a dress for that night. I ordered this little short velvet dress with flare sleeves and a giant bow in the back. So cute. And then of course, leaving the theater, I had to take pictures with the famous Fox Theater light up sign outside. Okay, I think those look pretty even. Now I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and put on my mascara with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. In between all of those big events, I did smaller things that were Christmas related. Tons of little brunches with friends, and then just did Christmas shopping, things like that together. Planned for my mom's birthday to go to Hamp and Harry's at the Marietta Square. I'll ton of like little shops and restaurants in the Marietta Square pick a theme for Christmas, and they kind of decorate their shop or their store to that theme. Hamp and Harry's did a Home Alone theme. Many of the drinks you could order, like espresso martinis and apple ciders, had Kevin's face on top of the drink. So cool. The food was also phenomenal. The way that they decorated the inside of the little restaurant, they went all out. They did not hold back. When I got there, I was still waiting for my sister, her husband, and one of our friends to show up, and while I was waiting at the table, I had probably at least like 3 different couples ask me if I could take their picture for them, buy some of the decorations in the restaurant. So I definitely recommend doing that with some of your girlfriends, or even taking like your boyfriend or girlfriend there on a little date. It felt so festive, really puts you in the Christmas spirit. Let me check the time really fast. Okay, it's almost 4. We gotta. I will say one thing that I haven't done this year that I have done in the past around Christmas time is go to the botanical gardens. If you're someone that loves to drive around and look at Christmas lights, you would love the botanical garden, especially at night when it's dark, but then there's these beautiful displays of Christmas lights. Oh, it's so magical. That is one thing that I did not have the time to do this year, but one thing that is also one of my favorites. Do you think I need a little more blush? Maybe just a little bit more. Other than that, I think those are the main Christmassy events that I did this year. Oh yes, oh yes. Ooh girl, the blush is blushing. She's cute. Ooh, look at that. So far, I love this. Toasted Teddy, mwah. I did also have my holiday Christmas party with the company I had been working for. Before my last day, I would go to that and kind of say like goodbye to my co-workers, have like one little last hurrah with them and take some photos. So ended up going home with a espresso machine that night. They had a raffle, and they did the raffle so that everybody that came would go home with something. Initially, I had won an air fryer. Another girl on my same team won the espresso machine, and her husband don't really drink a lot of caffeine, so it kind of worked out perfectly that we just did a little swap, and she got the air fryer and I took home the espresso machine. I used my espresso machine this morning and it was delicious. I have always wanted an espresso machine, so I'm like overjoyed that that worked out, and I have a little espresso machine now and I can make espresso every morning. Now I'm quickly putting on my NYX Smooth Whip lip stain in the shade Latte Foam. Perfect shade for a coffee lover gal. I usually just put on a little on my bottom lip and I'll just rub my lips together, and I'll try to like even it out with my finger because I feel like it doesn't really need to be that precise, that perfect. You know what I mean? So I really love this. I will say, because it's the Smooth Whip formula, sometimes it's a little hard to blend, which is also why I will use my finger to blend it out. After I put on my lip stain, that's when I will go back with my lip pencil, my NYX lip pencil in mauve, and I'll just like clean up the edges. Those were the main Christmassy events that I've done so far. If I think of any others, I will try to include them at the end of the video. It has been such a fun December this year, and really just like I made the most of the holidays. It's all I really wanted, just to do fun things with friends and make those memories and be Christmassy, so I couldn't have asked for a better December. Now this is my old like Kylie highlighter when she first came out with these forever and ever ago. This one is in the shade Cotton Candy Cream. I just recently kind of started getting into putting highlighter on my face. I usually don't do that, but I was kind of messing around the other day and I just kind of put some on my nose and up my bridge. Oh, sorry, I'm flipping you off. Put some on my nose here, and then I went up the bridge of my nose, and I thought that it just like looked cute and it added just like a little bit of shine. My eyebrows are still something I'm too scared to touch. I really want to get my eyebrows like threaded or waxed really badly. Recently, it has been one of those like things that I'm just constantly thinking about, like, Megan, you need to do this, you need to do this, like your eyebrows, like they shape your face, like girl, what are you doing? Probably here very soon I'm going to go to the mall or somewhere and try to get my eyebrows threaded, but until then I'm scared to do them. I don't fill them in either. You have like an eyebrow pencil, but I just take the brush on the end and I'll brush them up and over, and that's all that I will do. That's basically my makeup routine. So now I'm just going to spend the rest of my get ready time blow drying out my hair with my round T3 thermal brush. It's a little bit after 4, so I'm kind of running short on time. Say bye here, but I hope you guys had a great Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one.
When I hear it coming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. You've been waiting for me. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La la la. Like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it.
Times I think everyone's ready to leave, but how atrocious is it now? Be honest, is it bad? But too late, we're out of time anyway, so